It's the strangest thing, it really is. Like, handbrake's not on, my foot's not on the brake, nothing, and I'm sat at a junction at the brow of a hill. It's impressive, to be fair, it really is. And straight away, back up to 40 again to the speed limit, so it's there, it really is. The only downside I will say to a lot of electric cars is the range. You know, this has got 123 miles left in it. For most people, or maybe a couple of days commute. For me, if all I did was commute, I do about 5 miles a day, so that'd be fine. But as I say, I don't, you know, I want it for other things as well. You then have to consider the cost to charge up. You know, you need to get a. You can charge it from a 3-pin plug. It takes 8 hours, or you can have like a charging station installed at your house. There are government grants. We did look at it when we went for the Leaf, the previous model Leaf, should I say. So you can get government grants and incentives to help you fund the cost of a charging station. But you need to figure all that out, how much it's going to save you in fuel and what's it going to cost you extra in electric to get it charged up yourself. Yeah, I think give it time, another 5-10 years. More and more people are now switching to hybrid. More and more people are switching to hybrid. It's not going to be long until there's more competition for, you know, companies like Tesla. You know, BMW getting there with the electric cars. You've got a couple of the VW. You know, VW have got one. You've got this. You've got the Renault. So there's going to be more out there, and it will become more mainstream getting fully electric cars. I think it's just waiting for that range. I think you'd want a minimum of 300-mile range before people really start considering it. If you can get up to 5-mile ranges, did I say 5 mile or 500? But yeah, you can get it up into the 500-mile ranges, then you're onto a winner there. I think that will come. Just, you know, improved battery technology. The 500-mile range will be here with us. Who knows, might even get 1,000 one day. But yeah, until then, it's a select few people will have them. Probably those who know they're doing shorter journeys. You know, maybe stop home mum and dads, retired folk, if they're not just nipping to the shops, and grandkids at the weekends, whatever. But yeah, it's not for everyone just yet, I don't think. But it will be, especially if they're kind of like this. I'm really, really impressed with this, to be honest. Oh, cyclists must love Leaf drivers. I think if I got a Leaf, I'd have to have a bike. No. So 0 to 30 is bloody fast enough for anyone. It actually, in all seriousness, it probably would actually get you in trouble, because once you get above 20 mile an hour, you've got plenty of road noise, and yeah, there's no engine noise, but in the car for the drive, you don't realise you're driving an electric vehicle. Once you get to that speed, your tyres start making the noise. No doubt you'll have your blowers on, you'll have your radio on. All of that would drown out an engine anyway in a normal internal combustion engine car. So it's easy to forget you're driving electric unless everything's silent like now for these videos. When you do have to be mindful is in car parks, you kind of realise people don't hear you. People don't always look. They have a quick look and then they're just using their ears. But I've already been in a few car parks and you feel like you're sneaking up on people, not deliberately, but you go to move your car and someone's just walked out because they've not heard you. So you have to be mindful of pedestrians, really. So I wouldn't advise doing like 0 to 30s around a corner quite quickly, just in case it's pedestrians that just haven't heard you. So yeah, I've had this for about 2.5–3 hours now, and overall I'm quite impressed with it. this is coming from someone who 5-10 years ago I'd have probably refused to even sit inside an electric vehicle, let alone take one for a test drive and even consider buying one in the future. The only downside, and I do keep saying this a lot, is the range. That will come there, but for now, like I said, this one does about 200 miles. That's plenty, you know, and you can get a quick charge at a service station, or even at home if you get a fast charge station installed at home. You can get a quick charge in 40 minutes. Otherwise, it's 8 hours overnight, and realistically, it's probably going to be once a week. So just do it on a Friday night after you finish work. That's it, you're charged up, ready to go, or do it on a Sunday. So yeah, that aside, and unless you're going on a long journey, you've got to plan those extra stops in for chargers, you'll be fine. The other surprising factor was just how quite fun it feels. Now, I've not thrown it round corners, you know, it's got 130 miles on the clock. I'm not going to wreck someone's new car. I've not been racing it, but the acceleration on it is bloody impressive, which obviously I think everyone expects from an electric car, but this really does surprise you. And I've just been, you know, before switching the cameras back on, I've just been messing around again and keep whacking my foot down, and my God, makes you smile and laugh every time. So yeah, once again, thanks to Bristol Street Motors for letting me have this car for a few hours today and give you know, an honest review on it. It's not meant to be a review, just a first thought. And yeah, if you're looking at an electric vehicle, this is definitely something you need to consider. So yeah, we'll see you next week for another video.